Cupcakes by Sergeant Sprinkles, the world's greatest party clown. Warning: the following fanfiction is incredibly gory and may ruin your appreciation of a certain My Little Pony character, as well as the titular baked goods. Read, or listen, at your own risk. The air was warm, the sun was shining, and every pony in Ponyville was having a glorious day. The town square was bustling and crowded, and busy ponies filled the street. All the pony folks seemed to have somewhere specific to be. All except Rainbow Dash. Her place was in the sky. She tore freely through the air, speeding one way and the next, buzzing the treetops and racing the wind. The blue Pegasus swooped over a schoolyard, much to the delight of the children, then climbed several hundred feet and dove, streaking downward as fast as he could. Seconds before hitting the ground, her wings flew open and she pulled back into the clear blue. Rainbow felt alive. Suddenly, Dash remembered that she had somewhere to be. She was supposed to meet with Pinkie Pie in 5 minutes. Dash had gotten so caught up in her exercises that she'd nearly forgotten Pinkie had asked her to meet her at Jerky Cube Corner at 3. Pinkie hadn't said why or what they'd be doing, but Dash knew that with Pinkie, it could be anything. Dash wasn't sure if she really wanted to go, though. She was so engaged with her stunts that she thought of blowing Pinkie off to continue flying. But Dash's conscience got the better of her. She knew it would hurt Pinkie's feelings, after all. Pinkie said it was going to be something special, just for the two of them. Dash considered it and thought, why not? What did she have to lose? Heck, it might even be more pranking. Pinkie might have found a bunch more fun stuff to pull on folks, and they had so much fun the last time. Dash kicked into overdrive to make up for lost time, and sped to her appointment. When Dash walked into the store, she was immediately greeted by her host, who was bouncing in excitement. "Yay, you're here! I've been waiting all day," said the jumping pony. "Sorry if I'm a little late, Pinkie. I was doing my afternoon exercises and lost track of time," Dash apologized. Pinkie giggled and responded in a gleefully reassuring tone. "Oh, that's okay. You're here now. What's a few more minutes? I've been so excited about thinking of all the fun stuff we're going to do. I haven't stopped bouncing since I woke up. I almost forgot to breathe because I've been so happy." Dash gave a slightly uncomfortable laugh. He'd always appreciated Pinkie Pie's friendly, outgoing way of life, but Pinkie's overabundant enthusiasm almost creeped her out. Dash maintained a polite expression, however. If Pinkie was this worked up, whatever she had planned must be good. "So you ready to get started, Rainbow Dash? I've got everything ready," the pink pony said. Dash psyched herself up. "You betcha, Pinkie. So what do you got planned? We gonna prank someone? I got a couple of good ones we've been thinking about. Or maybe we've got some stunts you think I should try. Or perhaps making cupcakes," Pinkie happily announced. "Baking?" Dash was disappointed. "Pinkie, you know I'm not good at baking. Remember last time?" "Oh, that's not a problem at all. I just need your help making them. I'll be doing most of the work," Pinkie explained. Dash thought about it for a second. "Well, all right, I guess that's okay. What exactly do you need me to do?" "That's the spirit. Here you go." Pinkie handed Dash a cupcake. Dash was puzzled. "I thought I was helping you bake." "You will be. I made this one just for you before you got here." "So this is like taste testing or something?" "Sorta," Pinkie said. Dash shrugged and popped the pastry in her mouth. She chewed and swallowed. Not bad. "Okay, now what?" Dash asked. "Now," Pinkie informed her, "you take a nap." Puzzled, Dash opened her mouth, but instantly felt lightheaded. A wave of dizziness washed over her, the world spun, and seconds later she collapsed to the floor. When Rainbow Dash regained consciousness, she found herself in a dark room. She tried to shake her head, but found that a taut leather strap held it firmly in place. She tried to move, but the braces around her chest and limbs glued her to a rack formed from a series of sturdy planks, which spread her legs wide apart. Dash's wings were the only part of her not tied down, as they fluttered frantically while she struggled to escape. As she writhed, Pinkie jumped suddenly into her line of sight. "Goody! You're awake! Now we can get started," Pinkie said gleefully. He bounded into the darkness and quickly reappeared pushing a small cart covered with cloth. Pinky, what's going on? I can't move, Dash said urgently. Well, duh, that's why you're tied down, chided Pinky. That's why you can't move. I didn't think you'd mean to be told that. But why? What's happening? I thought you said I was going to help make cupcakes. You are helping. You see, I ran out of the special ingredient, and I need you to get more. Special ingredient? Dash was now breathing heavily and starting to panic. What special ingredient? Pinky giggled and responded, You silly. Dash's eyes widened, her face contorted with fear. Then she started to laugh and said in a voice bordering on hysteria, Oh, you really got me there, Pinkie Pie. I mean, tricking me into thinking I'm going to be made into a cupcake? Gotta tell you, this is the best prank yet. You win. You're the best. Pinky only giggled even more. Well, thanks, Dash, but I haven't done any pranks today, so I can't accept your praise. Dash was struggling again. Pinky, come on, this isn't funny. Then why are you laughing? Before Dash could answer, Pinky grabbed the cloth and whipped it off the cart. On the cart was a tray containing various sharp medical tools and knives, carefully organized and wickedly sharp, as well as a large medical bag. Dash was now in full panic mode. She was starting to hyperventilate. Her mind raced as she tried to reason with the pink pony. You can't do this, Pinky. I'm your friend. I know you are, and that's why I'm so happy I've got you here. We get to share your last moments together, just you and me. Pinky was skipping again. But the other ponies will wonder where I am. When the clouds pile up, they'll be looking for me, and then you'll get found out. Dash cried in desperation. Oh, Dash, said Pinky. Don't worry, there are plenty of Pegasus ponies to take care of a few clouds. Besides, no one will find out. I mean, how long do you think I've been doing this? And with that ominous statement, the light suddenly came to life and revealed the rest of the room. Oh, no. Dash reeled in horror at the image presented to her. The room was decorated with a typical, but twisted, Pinkie Pie flair. Colorful streamers of dried entrails fluttered around the ceiling. Brightly painted skulls of all sizes were attached to the walls, and organs done up in pastels filled with helium were tied to the backs of the chairs. The tables and chairs were made of bones and the preserved flesh of past ponies. Dash cringed upon seeing the centerpiece of the table nearest to her. In the heads were 4 fools, their eyes closed as if they were sleeping, wearing party hats made from their own skin. With a thrill of terror, Dash recognized one of them as Apple Bloom's classmate, Twist. Dash's eyes darted back and forth, then fell upon a patchwork banner hanging from the rafters. Made from several tanned pony hides, the words, Life is a Party, were scrawled on it in blood red. Dash's attention was brought back by a party horn unfurling and tickling her nose. She gaped at Pinkie Pie, who was standing straight in front of her. The party pony was wearing a dress quilted from dried skin and blazoned with cutie marks. On her back fluttered 6 Pegasus wings, all different colors. As the Earth pony skipped in excitement, her necklace of severed unicorn horns clacked together loudly. Like it? Pinkie asked. I made it myself. Desperately, Dash pleaded with the smiling pony before her. Pinkie, please. I'm sorry if I did anything to you. I didn't mean it. Please let me go. I promise I won't tell any pony. Oh, Dash, you didn't do anything. Just your number came up, and, well, I don't make rules. We can't turn back now. Dash was tearing up. How could this be happening? Oh, don't be sad, Dash, said Pinkie. Look, this'll cheer you up. I brought you a friend. Seemingly out of nowhere, Pinkie produced a brightly painted blue and yellow skull. It was about pony-sized, but it had a very defining feature. A beak. Dash gaped in shock. Is that? Hey, Dash, let's hang together. These ponies are lame-os. Dweebs. Pinkie mimicked. I caught her right before she left town. Remember when I left the party for about 20 minutes? That was enough time to play with her, of course. I had to wait till after the party to do that. But boy, am I glad I did. It was worth it for the flavor alone. Griffins taste like 2 animals at once. It's amazing. I know she didn't have a number like everyone else in Ponyville, but when was I going to have another chance to try Griffin? I probably should have asked where she came from, so I should have gotten more, but I forgot. I'll tell you what, though, she was quite the fighter. She lasted a long time, which was a lot of fun for me. I got the chance to play with someone other than a pony and try new things. It's too bad she had such a meanie mouth. She said so much bad stuff, I had to take her tongue out. You know, bad language makes for bad feelings, Rainbow Dash. Dash didn't have anything to say. She just sobbed and writhed in her tight bonds. Well, Pinkie said in an air of finality. That's enough reminiscing. It's time to begin. Putting down Gilda's skull, the pink pony gripped a scalpel in the cleft of her hoof and walked over to Dash's right flank. Without any flair, Pinkie placed the blade an inch above Dash's cutie mark and began a circular cut around it. Dash shouted in pain and tried desperately to pull away, but the braces held her still. Finishing the incision, Pinkie grabbed a curved skinning knife from the tray. Screwing up her face in concentration, she worked it under Dash's skin and sliced the hide away from the muscle. Dash ground her teeth as she tearfully watched her flesh peel off. Pinkie then moved to the other side and repeated the process of Dash's left flank. When she had finished, Pinkie held up both cutie marks in front of her friend and started waving them like pom-poms. Dash just whimpered. Her thighs burned like nothing she'd felt before. Placing the rag patches of skin down, Pinkie selected a large butcher knife and walked behind the blue Pegasus. Hope you don't mind. I think I'm going to wing it now. Pinkie laughed. She grabbed Dash's left wing in her mouth and played with it for a few seconds, yanking it back so the sharp pain reignited the fire in Dash's flanks. Then, stretching the wing out, Pinkie brought the blade down hard on the base. Instantly, Dash screamed and thrashed her appendage. The movement threw off Pinkie's aim. She tried to hit the mark again, but missed, and carved a huge slice into Dash's back. Dash, you gotta stay still, or I'll keep missing, scolded Pinkie as her friend howled. Pinkie took another whack and hit her target. She swung again and again. Blood sprayed into the air, but Pinkie realized she wasn't getting anywhere. The blade just wasn't going through the bone. I guess I forgot to sharpen it. I'll try something else, said Pinkie matter-of-factly as she tossed the knife over her shoulder, embedding the blade in the table. Through a haze of pain and tears, Dash heard the sound of a metal box opening and closing. Got it! See, Dash, why do they call it a hacksaw? It doesn't hack. Hack was what I was doing with the knife. This is a saw. I don't get it. Pinkie placed the tool over the mangled flesh of the last attempt. Standing on her hind legs, she worked the saw back and forth with her front hooves. It sliced effortlessly through the bone and skin. The feeling of jagged teeth grinding into her made Dash want to vomit. She watched numbly as her wing flew over her head and landed with a fluff on the table. Pinkie moved to the next wing and started sawing. Dash didn't struggle this time. She'd given up trying to fight and focused on choking back screams of agony. Abruptly, the sawing paused. Pinkie was only halfway done, the wing hanging off by a sliver. Hey, Dash! Pinkie piped up. Think fast! Suddenly, Pinkie yanked the wing as hard as she could. The bone snapped, but the blue pony's skin held, then tore away. The pull ripped away a long strip of flesh all the way down Dash's back to her rump. Her body seized at unexpected trauma. As her pelvis tensed up, Dash felt a warm release between her legs, and her loud, unending melody of pain filled the room. Unable to catch her breath, she blacked out.